Oh, morning guys. It is the 23rd day of April, the 23rd Veda. Although this might be one of two Vedas, I might be doing another one for the road. Today's Veda though is how I kind of predicted the future. So as announced this morning, the incredible Darren Chris, who I had the awesome chance of seeing again yesterday, will be doing a summer tour. I'm very excited. And when we kind of got the first inkling that he'd be doing a tour, I thought, well, let's see if I can see what kind of tour dates he might be looking into and locations and things like that. So on Friday, I actually talked with my old roommate, Tara Matthews, who you guys have seen in some of my videos, and we were talking about potential places for Darren to go on tour. And I was like, well, why don't I just make a map? And I talked with Zach as well from Pop Rep, and he's like, that actually could be really cool. So I made a map of potential places that Darren could go, which I will input right here. So as you can see, I overestimated with the amount of places that he would be going, but I actually had a lot of the cities as well as some of the venues correct. So let's go through and I will list off the initial cities that I had listed as well as locations. So I have here on my computer my map open so you can see it. I am not lying to you, this was made on Friday. The reason I based a lot of the locations off of where I did was based on previous Star Kid event tours as well as Charlene K tours, Freelance Wales, and George Watsky. So that was kind of my basis of where potential locations could be as well as theaters. In no particular order, these were some of the locations that I thought he might hit. The Center Stage in Atlanta, the Fox Theater in Boulder, Colorado, the House of Blues in Chicago, the House of Blues in San Diego, House of Blues in Houston, House of Blues in Orlando, House of Blues in Philadelphia, House of Blues in Boston, House of Blues in Cleveland, House of Blues in Dallas, Irving Plaza, the Michigan Theater, Paradise Rock Club in Boston, the Rialto Theater in Tucson, Showbox at the Market in Seattle, Terminal 5, the El Rey, the Fillmore in Charlotte, North Carolina, the Fillmore in Silver Springs, Maryland, the Fillmore in San Francisco, the Great South Star in Utah, the Knitting Factory in Boise, the Mod Club in Toronto, the Pageant in St. Louis, the Palladium in Los Angeles, the Rio Theater in Vancouver, the Uptown Theater in Kansas City, and the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis. Now this was just a prelim thing that I did last Friday. And this morning, as I went out to go get coffee and as I woke up from being on set yesterday before I have to go back out to set today, Darren Chris did announce that he was going on tour officially as well as locations. So let's cross-check to see what Darren's locations are. Okay. As far as locations, he's hitting San Francisco House of Blues, Los Angeles House of Blues, Anaheim House of Blues, Dallas House of Blues, Houston House of Blues, Nashville Cannery Ballroom, the Deluxe at Old National Center in Indianapolis, the House of Blues in Chicago, the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis, the Phoenix Concert Theater in Toronto, the Michigan Theater in Ann Arbor, the House of Blues in Cleveland, Roseland Ballroom in New York, Theater of Living Arts in Philadelphia, House of Blues in Boston, and the Fillmore in Silver Springs, Maryland. Now let's cross-check that with the list that I had. I believe that as far as location goes, I was 14 for 16, which is pretty impressive. As far as location goes, I was actually 7 out of 16, which isn't too bad, but that's still impressive for being able to predict 7 out of the 16 exact locations that Darren was going to be going on tour down to the venue. I'm not saying I'm psychic or anything, I'm just saying I think I know my Darren Chris tour pretty well. Hope to see you guys on tour. Hopefully we all get tickets, and have a great day. Bye guys.